Opening scene. Small town horror begins. Breakers Point wakes up to horror. A mob captain, Tony Sarno, is found mutilated in an abandoned lot. His skull split open, chest carved with strange, ancient burial symbols. Local cop Detective Bridges jokes nervously, but Chief George Oren immediately realizes this is not a normal mob hit. The cuts are surgical, ritualistic, impossible for one person. Then the mayor panics. Tourism season is coming. No bodies, no headlones, no monsters. George studies the wound again and whispers, this wasn't cut with any knife. A town built on a grave. Breakers Point appears peaceful, but underneath is an old, almost forgotten legend. The Gravedigger, a supernatural executioner said to rise when corruption becomes too great. Most locals think it's a myth, but bodies keep appearing. Tony Sarno was only the start. The second body, Maurice Evans, a violent predator recently released, is found dead under the Abrams Bridge. His body isn't just stabbed, it's buried upright, the soil tamped around him, as if a grave appeared from nowhere. Dirt fills his mouth, fingernails ripped from claw marks inside the earth. Chief Oren stares at the burial. Who digs a grave this perfect? In 3 inches of concrete. A deputy mutters, Gravedigger. A supernatural pattern emerges. Each victim shares 3 traits. They were violent men. They were protected by corrupt systems. They had escaped justice. And each body is found buried in a way no human could manage. Caskets formed from earth, dirt packed into lungs, symbols carved with inhuman precision. The killings aren't random. They're judgments. The attorney's nightmares. Steve Borden begins seeing visions. A shadowy figure digging graves in the surf. Bells ringing from underground. A pale, eyeless man wearing an undertaker's coat. He wakes covered in dirt. His fiancée, Samantha, questions him. He lies. After all, he helped free monsters. Now a bigger monster is coming for him. The mob boss knows the truth. Charlie Mazzotti reveals that years ago, the mob desecrated ancient burial grounds on which Breakers Point was built. A curse was whispered. When the soil drinks enough blood, the Gravedigger rises. And now the corrupt, criminals, lawyers, leaders, are being buried in the same dirt they profited from. The final revelation. Chief Oren uncovers that the mayor, attorneys, and mob families all conspired years ago to bury their crimes, literally, on the land. Every lie, every body, the soil remembers. And now it wants repayment. Unstoppable justice. The next morning, Breakers Point is quiet. Half the town's corrupt elite have vanished, replaced by perfect, fresh graves across the beach. A new tourist sign appears. Welcome to Breakers Point. Stay on the path. Chief Oren stands alone on the shore. Behind him, barely visible, the Gravedigger watches, waiting for the next sinner. Coastal town night. A peaceful seaside town under the moon. Waves crash. Streetlights flicker. Too quiet. Public park. Night. A shallow grave lies half dug. A body, male, mid-40s criminal scum, is shoved in. A gloved hand tosses dirt on the corpse. A whisper in the dark. The Gravedigger, unseen, murmurs. Gravedigger. Justice comes from the ground. Police station. Squad room day. Detectives swarm. Phones ring. Chaos. Chief George Orson, 50s, worn but sharp, watches news crew trucks outside. Detective Richardson. You see this? Media's got a name for him. They're calling him the Gravedigger. Chief Orson. Creepy as hell. A uniform rushes over. Uniform. Mazzotti's put up a bounty, $1 million. Says he wants the killer worse than we do. Richardson whistles. Richardson. $1 million. Chief, we catch him. Hand him to Mazzotti. Split the money, Boca Raton. Beaches. Sunday drinks. Chief Orson. I hate Florida. Whole state shuts down at 6. Richardson. Pina coladas by the pool. Hot Latin guy rubbing tanning oil on your back. Chief Orson. I hate tanning oil. Richardson. I'm talking about me, Chief. Before Orson can reply, a phone rings. He picks up. Chief Orson. Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm coming. He hangs up. Grim. Richardson. Let me guess. Good talk with the mayor? Chief Orson. I'm going to hell. Mayor's office day. Mayor Harold Hawthorne, 60s, political shark, paces angrily. DA Ruby, slick and smug, stands nearby. Mayor Hawthorne. Media's running a special tonight. The Gravedigger. I don't want this freak on the 6 o'clock news for a month. We need him caught. Fast. Chief Orson. We're working it. Dahubi. Your Honor, if I may, we should question Charles Mazzotti. I don't believe Chief Orson can handle this alone. No offense, Chief. Chief Orson. None taken. You condescending piece of Dahubi. We've been here before. Remember the Hooker murders? How long did it take you to make an arrest? Chief Orson. We never did. Because the mob killed her. Dahubi. You were summer camp buddies with one of the Mazzotti boys. Case went nowhere. Chief Orson. We had no evidence. Dahubi. Like Henry Corbin? You let the killers walk on a technicality. The room goes cold. Mayor Hawthorne. I don't want another dead Hooker scandal. Summer rentals are already down. If this gets worse, you too will be stocking shelves in my pharmacy. He points a trembling, furious finger. Mayor Hawthorne, so indeed. Do whatever it takes. Harass Mazzotti. Shake the trees. Just keep bodies off my beach. Chief Orson. I'll do my best. Mayor Hawthorne. Your best sucks. Try someone else's. Police conference room day. A profiler, Dr. Schultz, early 40s, sharp, steps forward. Photos of bodies, buried half exposed in shallow graves, cover the wall. Dr. Schultz. 3 victims. A mob soldier, a child molester, a sex offender, all buried publicly. This killer wants these bodies found. Chief Orson. Why? Dr. Schultz. He's sending a message. These killings are intimate, personal, rage-driven. He knows these men, or what they represent. Dahubi. So what's the profile? Dr. Schultz. Male. Caucasian. Mid-30s to early 40s. Strong. Works alone. Likely tied to law enforcement or the legal system. Someone frustrated. Someone who can't get real justice. Maybe a cop. Maybe a lawyer. Dahubi. Obsessive, right? Like a gambler. Or someone with deviant sexual habits. Dr. Schultz. That's not what I... Orson snaps. Chief Orson. Don't start this Philly crap, Ruby. Dahubi. Either bring in Mazzotti or find a lawyer. Holding interrogation room day. Steve Borden, 30s, intelligent, polished defense attorney, enters. Across from him sits James Given, 20s senator's spoiled son, arrogant, dead-eyed. Borden. Mr. Given. I'm here to discuss your charges. James Given. How much is Daddy paying you to make this all disappear? Borden stiffens. Borden. These charges won't disappear. You're accused of murdering a Newark police officer. James leans in, smiles disturbingly. James Given. I killed him. Looked him in the eye. Pulled the trigger. Loved every second. A beat. Borden. Are you instructing me to enter a guilty plea? James Given. No. I want you to do what hotshot lawyers do. Let a guilty man walk free. He smirks. James Given, so indeed. You could do that, right? Borden's jaw tightens.